Hello, I'm Stewart Heath, CEO of Harvard Grace Corporation, where we bring executive leadership tailored to your organization. In this week's tax topic, I wanted to cover something that a lot of people know about, and then I found the other day that some people had never heard of this, and so I thought it would be a good topic to cover. It's called Section 179 in the Internal Revenue Code. Section 179 has been in the code for a very long time. We actually talked about it way back when I was in college, when the asset expensing limits were $10,000 a year. Since then, every administration has sought to increase this limit. Plus, it's increased over time as with inflation and economies getting bigger. But what is Section 179? It plays along with the asset depreciation rules for federal income tax purposes, but what Section 179 allows is for a company to write off 100% of an asset that was purchased during that tax year and just write it completely off rather than taking that cost over 5, 7, 10 years or whatnot. So what does Section 179 apply to? 179 applies to tangible personal property. For tax purposes, that means desks, chairs, computers, vehicles, but not necessarily passenger automobiles, tractors, things of that nature. So if you are a capital-heavy business, you can certainly utilize Section 179. Now, when you take this one-time deduction, you don't get to keep depreciating the asset over the future years. You take it one time, you take it up front, which reduces your taxes now. The reason the government put this in is to encourage businesses to invest in equipment, which is good for the economy all the way around. When you buy something, that dollar travels around 3 or 4 times because it just helps the economy when people are investing. Now, what's the limit? As I said, back in the 80s, it was $10,000. Well, with the Tax Cut and Jobs Act passed in 2018 and with being inflation adjusted, that limit is now $1,040,000 for your 2020 taxes. So I know we're just, tax due dates have been extended. Hopefully you're not doing your own taxes, but if for whatever reason, if you and your tax preparer haven't thought about this and you've bought some stuff during 2020, be sure and check that you're taking advantage of Section 179. Now, if you have a net operating loss, you can't use it. You'll have to go ahead and use the regular depreciation rules, because you cannot increase or create a net operating loss with Section 179. This is a planning point for when you're doing your forecasting and planning, so we'd love to help you think through that if there's anything we can do. So give us a holler. We'd love to talk. Thanks.